What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Ruth. If this is your first time here, and today, y'all, we are back with another update type of video related to TCM. We finally got some additional information related to the new mode, Rush Week, that's dropping next week. So y'all, let's get in here and see what they're talking about. All right, y'all, so the update was posted via TCM's official Instagram page. They left a pretty detailed description of what they have coming into this new mode, how we can expect it to play. I know we're all still waiting on a trailer, so am I. They did post on this update as well, though, that they have a trailer coming soon. So I'm assuming that this trailer has to be dropping within the next 2 days or so, because I'm pretty sure they don't work on the weekends, and literally the game is dropping on Tuesday. So they have to drop the trailer within either tomorrow or Friday, I'm assuming. But anyways, y'all, I could be wrong. But let's look into what they're talking about via this update post. So I won't read word for word everything. I'll just try and highlight the important stuff. So we already know that this is going to be a 1v6 player mode. So something that was confirmed that I wasn't so sure about at one point was that it will be an all girl lobby. So, outside of Johnny, of course. So like the victims will all be girls. When I heard the situation about, it's going to be a sorority house, I still thought that, maybe they could mix it up gender wise, because sorority, when they have parties, they invite the guys over, vice versa. If it was a fraternity, if they're having a party, they would invite the girls over, but it will be all girl victims. So it says that this will take place after the events of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So this is taking place after the original game mode. Johnny is off wreaking havoc to unsuspecting victims, landing at the Omega Sigma Theta sorority house. We set our scene with Johnny attempting to break in. The goal for the sorority girls survive and make it out alive. Johnny and 6 new playable sorority girls will be randomly assigned at the start of the match. This 2-story sorority house features multiple spots to run and hide in, including a locked basement that can be explored. Traversal is similar to the original game, with multiple windows that can be jumped out of, ladders to climb, and even an attic area with its own unique escape option. Now, this is something that I'm a little iffy on. So the randomization of it is you're not going to be able to decide whether you want to be Johnny or whether you want to be one of the sorority girls. The game is literally going to decide for you. Now, I'm not going to put the post up on screen just because, we don't want to cause any drama. I mean, if you guys follow the Reddit page or stuff like that, I'm pretty sure y'all can see the comment for yourself. But basically, a question was asked on their official page: how does it work if you party up with friends, since it's randomly chooses the characters? And the response from one of the community managers were, players will not be able to queue up with friends together in Rush Week. You will only be able to queue by yourself. Who gets Johnny will be randomized in the lobby, and you won't know until you load into the game whether you are him or a sorority girl. Also, via their Twitter page, we got this: in order to maintain the randomness of the Johnny selection and limit opportunities for teaming, we decided to keep Rush Week as a solo queue experience. Now, this is something that I was a little sad about, because if you guys know, we've been doing lives on here. I'm constantly telling y'all to join up in our Discord, and I've been really enjoying playing the regular mode with other people, grouping up, chatting with each other while we play. And so now it looks like that's not going to be an option anymore. And I'm not sure whether they're going to have like a voice chat system, whether it be proximity or something like that. But I do know, when I ask people about the downfall of Killer Clowns, a lot of people attribute some of that towards the proximity chat method, people being extremely toxic. And I mean, although they're really trying to sell this as a solo queue experience, I still feel like you're gonna need some form of teamwork. So I'm thinking that they gotta maybe still have some type of voice chat system, but I don't know. Maybe it can be similar to something like DBD, where they don't have, like, you literally don't talk to anybody in that game. So maybe that's what it's going to be with this one. I'm not sure, but that was a little disappointing, I got to be honest. But yeah, y'all, maybe this is good for some of the people who do prefer to just, not play with others. So, I mean, I guess they're just trying to keep it balanced, as well as based off some of the complaints that maybe they've gotten with the original mode. But yeah, y'all, so no playing with your friends in this mode. That really sucks, y'all. I gotta admit, for me, I was like, dang, that was kind of a Debbie Downer. But I mean, we're still excited about it. We're still going to check it out and see how it plays. But the sorority girls would not have any perks. Their items will be scattered throughout the house to help them escape. A pair of car keys can be found to unlock a car where you can radio to the police to get help. Secondarily, players can also complete a fuse objective to use a phone in the house to call the police. If the police have been called successfully, players will have a limited amount of time to survive in their sorority house with Johnny. There is an attic pole that can be used to make your final escape via an attic hatch. But be warned, at most, only 2 sorority girls can escape through the exit. Johnny players can also break the ladder to prevent their escapes. Okay, so with this piece right here, I do think that they are taking some ideas out of the Friday the 13th playbook here, with the whole fuse objective and fixing the phone to be able to call the police, and also even a little bit of with Killer Clowns, because I think they had some exits on Killer Clowns where it was like limited. Friday the 13th too, where only a certain amount of people can like get into a car or something like that. So that's going to be interesting, y'all, because I feel like this is going to cause a little competition in the game as well, if people are fighting to try and get out of the attic escape. So that's something that could be interesting to see as well, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a mess. The sorority girls can buy themselves times by using various weapons and distractions like a wrench, knife, and pepper spray, as well as an all-new mechanic perfume that can be thrown at him to reveal his location. Now, I'm curious to see how this whole perfume thing is going to work. Is this going to be like maybe similar to Virginia's powder? Like, I don't know, y'all. So that's going to be interesting. I'm definitely hoping that they explore and explain some of this stuff where we can have I really hope they have some good visuals via this trailer that they're going to drop, so we can see how this stuff is going to work. Okay, so for Johnny's objective is to hunt with an execution. He will get stronger, making him more lethal the longer the match goes on. Within Rush Week, there will be a fear system in place where if a sorority girl has a high level of fear, Johnny can smell that fear and find them easier. So it's important for the sorority girls to complete objectives in order to lower their amount of fear, or Johnny is going to get them. Now, I feel like if you played Friday the 13th, and I'm sorry I keep referring back to it, y'all, but a lot of the stuff is similar, you are already going to have an advantage in this mode, because there was also that fear mechanism in Friday the 13th as well, where I think the screen would get a little darker the more scared that they got, and I think they had a flashlight or something that they can use to help calm them down, or just being around others would help lower their fear factor. So I'm going to be curious to see in this mode what are going to be some of the things that they'll have to do to kind of combat the fear and to calm themselves down. But Rush Week kicks off a new era of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the blessing of Kim Hinkle himself. We are exploring and creating within the world of Texas while still adhering to the authenticity of our game. So, y'all, they really did, although we didn't get the visuals yet, they really did give us some very detailed explanations of what we can expect, some of the different escape routes, some of the stuff that we can use against Johnny. They didn't really get too in-depth into Johnny's abilities and what he's going to be doing, but yeah, y'all, we're 5 days out, 6 days out. So I'm super excited for this mode, y'all. Again, if I gotta say that there's one thing that I'm a little nervous about, it's just I really wish they would have gave people the option to play in parties, to be able to play with their friends and stuff. We'll see how it goes though, first week is coming. Maybe that is something that they'll update in the future though, after they see how the response to the game is and things of that nature. But yeah, y'all, let me know in the comment section how y'all are feeling about it. How do you feel about the option of not being able to play with others and it being completely randomized? I'm not sure, y'all, because literally I really feel people should have the option to choose whether they want to be Johnny or whether they want to be the sorority girls. I feel like taking the decision away from them fully is, I don't know how that's going to play out, but y'all let me know. As always, thank y'all so much for watching, and make sure y'all are here with us on Tuesday, September 24th. We will be going live, y'all, the day that this drops, to check it out. So as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you will hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.